maluca, lá o outro carro já estava tentando apoiando lá.
Petrópolis, a historic city in Brazil's Rio de Janeiro state, is once again facing the dangers of extreme weather after intense rainfall caused widespread flooding across several neighborhoods. Authorities moved quickly, activating emergency sirens, suspending municipal classes, and halting public transportation in parts of the city as conditions rapidly worsened. The heavy rains began earlier in the day and intensified over several hours, overwhelming drainage systems and causing water levels to rise quickly in low-lying areas. Streets turned into rivers, vehicles were left stranded, and residents were urged to remain indoors as emergency services assessed the risks. Petrópolis is located in a mountainous region known for its steep slopes, which makes it especially vulnerable during periods of prolonged or intense rainfall. Flooding in the city is often accompanied by the threat of landslides, and this event was no exception. Officials issued alerts warning residents in high-risk zones to remain vigilant and be prepared to evacuate if conditions deteriorated further. As rainfall continued, city authorities activated emergency sirens in areas considered most at risk. These sirens serve as a warning system for residents living near hillsides and flood-prone zones, signaling the potential for landslides or sudden water surges. Emergency teams monitored rainfall levels closely, coordinating responses throughout the city. Municipal classes were suspended as a precautionary measure, with officials prioritizing the safety of students, teachers, and school staff. Public transportation was also halted in several areas where flooding made roads impassable, leaving buses unable to operate safely. Residents were advised to avoid unnecessary travel and stay away from flooded streets, which can hide open drains, debris, or unstable ground beneath the surface. Several major roads and smaller residential streets were closed after becoming inundated with water. In some areas, floodwaters entered homes and businesses, damaging property and forcing residents to seek temporary shelter. In response, authorities opened support centers for people living in at-risk areas. These centers provided a safe place for residents who felt unsafe remaining in their homes, offering shelter, basic supplies, and information from emergency officials.
Em frente ao McDonald's quase. Tudo alagado.
Despite the severity of the flooding, officials have confirmed that no casualties have been reported so far. Emergency services remain on high alert, continuing search and monitoring operations to ensure that residents are safe and accounted for. Firefighters, civil defense teams, and municipal workers were deployed across the city to respond to calls, clear block drainage points, and assist vulnerable populations. For many residents of Petrópolis, the situation brings back painful memories. The city has experienced devastating floods and landslides in recent years, including deadly events that claimed hundreds of lives and caused widespread destruction. Because of that history, authorities have adopted a more proactive approach, emphasizing early warnings and rapid response to reduce the risk to human life. Local officials urged residents to follow safety guidance, avoid hillsides and riverbanks, and pay close attention to official alerts. They also reminded the public not to attempt to cross flooded streets on foot or by vehicle, as even shallow water can pose serious dangers due to strong currents or hidden hazards. Meteorological agencies continue to monitor weather conditions closely, warning that additional rainfall could occur. While forecasts suggest possible improvement, officials stress that the situation remains unstable and could change quickly. Emergency teams will remain deployed until water levels recede and the risk of landslides decreases.
Tá enchendo tudo! Desses carros é maluco de ficar...
This flooding highlights the growing challenges faced by communities in regions prone to extreme weather. Climate experts have repeatedly warned that intense rainfall events are becoming more frequent, increasing the risk of floods and landslides in mountainous and urban areas like Petrópolis. Aging infrastructure, rapid urban development, and deforestation can further worsen the impacts of heavy rain. For now, the focus remains on safety, prevention, and support. Authorities continue to assess damage, assist affected families, and ensure that emergency shelters are available to anyone who needs them. Residents are encouraged to stay informed through official channels and to check on neighbors, particularly the elderly or those with limited mobility. As Petrópolis works through this latest weather emergency, the absence of reported casualties offers a measure of relief. However, the situation serves as a reminder of how quickly nature can disrupt daily life and how critical preparedness and community cooperation are in moments like these. We will continue to follow developments closely and provide updates as more information becomes available. Until then, residents are urged to remain cautious, stay safe, and heed all emergency warnings.